Alrighty. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all? So it's Friday, coming up on noon. And I'm off this weekend. Next week's going to be a busy week because we have one of the supervisors going out on vacation. So I'll make up for being off the weekend next week. Always good stuff. So anyway, so today, and I should have got up a little bit earlier and I didn't do it. So Fred, I'm glad you texted me. I'm doing lunch with a fellow TOSTer today, so that's going to be a good deal. Fred from Toast and I are meeting up. He one of the other members sent him some stuff for the giveaway, and since I'm doing the clearinghouse for the prizes for the giveaway, we're going to meet up and swap some prizes, and so I'll have them to mail out. I'm going to have some good Greek Lebanese at Syrup's. Have some chicken swarma. I like it. This is a chicken swarma. But anyway, and also still got to give Fred his birthday winnings from Toast. Now, we quit doing the birthday giveaway because after like 2 or 3 months where nobody entered, I just gave up. And now there's people wanting to enter, so I'm going to figure out what to do with that. But we'll work it out somehow or the other. So anyway, for today, I decided that since, it's not Williams Wednesday, but, we can still use the mugs. I don't just use them on Wednesdays. But anyway, I decided today was going to be a TOSTtaculer shave. Where does stave come from? I don't know. TOSTtaculer shave today. So we're going to start with a razor. Of course, the razor head is not Toast, but the handle is. Jayaruh made that handle, and TWhite made the aluminum ferrule up top there. This is, of course, a Jim Jr. bar. This is one of my plain Jane models. There's not a whole lot of scroll work or anything like that. Amazingly enough, it shaves just as good as the fancy looking ones. Who'd have figured? Now, just a reminder, in the giveaway for Toast, the end of summer giveaway, there is a Jim Jr. bar that does have the scroll work, and it's in the case with 7 blades, and it is going to be part of the giveaway. It's after the giveaway, but if you remember over there, you'll figure it out. All right, for the soap today, Krampert's. Yes, indeed, Krampert's finest Bay Rum Acadian Spice Shaving Soap. This is really good stuff. This is also made by a member of Toast. I am actually out of the Krampert's, and I should be ashamed of myself for not having gotten any because I've been out for months. I realize I'm just bad about getting stuff sometimes. Anyway, so we're going to use Virgin Island Bay Rum. And for a brush today, shake it out a little bit here since it's been a few minutes soaking in the sink. We're going to use the B400 by Tom. Also, a toasty. Yes, indeed. Or a toaster. Whatever. A toaster. Alright, so we're going to do our normal little white down, even though, truth in advertising, I just got out of the shower a few minutes ago. I know you don't need that mental picture, but it's okay. And here we go. Nice little face wipe down, because that's what we do. Now, I started to use the brush scuttle today, but I didn't pre-warm it, and we've already got the shave started now, so we'll continue on what we have. Now, people talk about how, well, that's a little container, and it doesn't really give you room to... Folks, all you're doing is loading soap on the brush if you're doing it right. And maybe you're one of those bowl lathery types that use your soup bowl to make lather in. Either way you goes, all you're doing is loading soap on the end of your brush, and there's plenty of room in there to do that. I had a little too much water on the brush this morning because I didn't quite shake it out enough just then, but it's going to be okay. We'll just take a little extra time loading some soap on. Normally it's not this messy is what I'm trying to say. Tell you what, this Krampert's Finest lathers very nicely. It is a very nice soap. It's got a lot of good skin feel to it. Got an awesome scent to it. Scent may have nothing to do with performance, but it ain't bad to have a soap that smells good. And this one definitely does. And we're rolling lather all down the shirt, because like I said, that's my fault for starting with the brush too wet. That's why you start with a drier brush. You want it damp, but not really wet, and you don't get all that mess, because it definitely gets messy if you don't. So yeah, looking forward to the day. We're gonna go have some Greek and Lebanese food with Fred. Couldn't find a place that served Brontosaurus flakes. Couldn't find a Brontosaurus steak anywhere in this town for me and Mr. Flintstone. But anyway, Greek will have to do. Alright, boy, it's a lovely smell. It's a good lather. Now we'll add a touch of water. Get the lather where we want it. There we go. Ain't that nice? That's nice. Let me tell you, look how much lather on that brush right there. That's just nice. So we got a treat carbon steel blade, because I prefer carbon steel single edge blades. And this one I think it's got one shave on it so far. So it'll be nice and sharp. Gotta be sure I put my best shave on since I'm going out with a going outdoors with another shave freak, geek, whatever you want to call him, shave geek, shave freak, whatever. There we go. I love a Jim Jr. bar. People talk about how mild they are. And there's not a lot of blade feel, I'll agree. But talk about doing a good job. Alrighty, go for round two. I need a bell to ring for round two, don't I? That's what I need. I need a bell. Bing, round two. Although, especially with this razor, there's not a fight going on. It is smooth. Well, it ended up, I took too long loading the brush. I'm going to have a bunch of extra lather. Thin it out just a little bit. Bunch of extra lather, but that's okay. Look at that. For you painter types, I'll even do a few paint strokes for you. Ain't that nice of me? Alright. The handle here is bigger than the standard handle, which looks something like this. You can see the difference in the size, obviously. Now, Jayaruh did make some more standard size, or original size handles, I should say. And I do have one of them floating around somewhere. But these nice big handles, especially seeing as how I put it on a razor that all I had was the head. I don't feel so bad. If I take a handle, a regular handle off of a razor to put a modern handle on it, or I feel kind of bad about that sometimes. But if I start from a head that didn't have a handle to start with, that's how I talk myself into it most of the time. Doesn't feel like I'm molesting the razor as bad. Alright. Get a little across the grain, across the neck here. Up behind the ear. Stretch pretty good, helps. I notice that when I go back and watch my videos, which I don't do very much, to be honest, that a lot of times I'm thinking, well, you know, I didn't really show how much I don't do as much skin stretching as I used to. And that could kind of be bad, especially for newer people that are watching. Skin stretching is a really, really, really good thing. Gives you a nice, flat, tight surface to shave on. And I need to mention that more in videos. I'll try to do better. I think someone before had mentioned in either one of my videos or one of Ordinary Shavers that we need to show the skin stretching more. That was a while back. I don't remember exactly where I read it, but I read it somewhere. So that's a good idea to do. Alrighty. Get to go and play around in traffic for a little while. And that's a common topic of discussion on here, I realize. But let me tell you what this guy did the other morning when I'm going to work. Thursday morning I'm going to work. And we have an intersection on the highway down the road here that you come up on, and as you're approaching it, it's one lane, then it's got a turn lane, and it goes off towards where the Walmart is. Not that that really matters for the story. On the other side of the light, as you continue on through the light going on south, the left hand, when you make a left hand off of the road that tees in, there's 2 lanes for a short period, and then it comes back down to 1 lane. That facilitates people making that left hand turn because it's usually busy there in the mornings. So this Yahoo, we're coming up on that light, and traffic had been moving pretty good. I mean, we're behind the truck, but he was moving along pretty good. There's a lot of traffic that time of morning. It's early in the morning, everybody going out that way towards the plants. And this Yahoo in a Chevy pickup truck comes around, drops into the turn lane, and accelerates. And I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, he's not going to try to make that turn. Yep, I was right. He blasted straight through the light in the turn-only lane into the section on the other side of the light where it's a short extra lane, and forced his way into traffic up front. Everybody had to get down on the brakes, and he forced his way into traffic up there. Never a highway patrol or a deputy sheriff when you need one. I'm telling you, that guy. That was dangerous. And it was silly. All right. Come along and do our touch-up here. I see a lot of that kind of silly stuff, though. People going around traffic. Right here, the kids, the street right behind me that I generally go out to, because I can go out and go around the street instead of trying to get out right here in front of the apartments, and I can go out to a light. And it's a lot less dangerous, and I don't have to fight my way out in the traffic and everything like that. So anyway, it's 2 lanes approaching the light, and then it slips into a 3rd lane for a turn lane. And they'll come from way up the road, just driving down the side of the 2-lane road. Now, to me, it looks like it's striped to be a bike lane. But anyway, they're driving down the right-hand side of the road, passing everybody on the right. Well, the problem with that is, in my opinion, other than that's not what the road's set up for, is I've almost had it happen more than once to where I'm making a right-hand turn at a stop sign to go out to the light. I'm not looking for people cruising down the shoulder to come hit me. I'm looking for the people that are maybe going to let me get out without having to fight my way into traffic. You know, people are going to stop, let me make my turn in front of them and get out to the light. And I've almost got hit a couple of times by people that are coming from way down traffic, moving, because traffic would nearly be stopped, and they're moving pretty good down the shoulder of the road there. And kids these days. But anyway, enough of that. Now we've been yakking. But I always like to yak. We've gotten a nice shave out of there, so we're going to throw on some of this here Virgin Island Bay Rum. Now, the Virgin Island is a little bit different Bay Rum scent than the Krampert's Finest. The Krampert's Finest is what I would call a refined, really nice refined scent. It's awesome. The Virgin Island Bay Rum is loud. It's out there. And, of course, I can't say that the Krampert's Finest is really a quiet scent. It's a good, strong, real classy Bay Rum, whereas the Virgin Island is just a party rum, let's call it. But it's nice. It's really nice. Feels good. Smells good. And I'm about ready to start getting dressed. Well, y'all have a good afternoon wherever you are. I appreciate y'all showing up and listening to old Fuzzy here yap about traffic and get a good shave in. Hope your shave is as good today and tomorrow and the next day and so on and so forth. Y'all have a good day. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you.